some things are better when they're sloppy. Joe's, your coworkers at a Christmas party, cryptocurrency, accounting errors that work in your favor. You snooze, you lose, Bitmax! Ha 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 ha! But your guitar playing is not one of them, so we should really tighten this up. Now, I'm going to be rocking out the Musicman St Vincent today, and we're going to do an exercise that I've been teaching a lot of my students that really kind of helps tighten up their rhythm and their playing in general, okay? A lot of it is going to come down to palm muting, because I think that's a really good way to kind of deaden the strings that we don't want to hear, so we're really kind of getting down to the core of what we're doing. And we're just going to do a simple exercise that's going to sound like this. Okay, so it's really just a very repeatable, easy thing that you can do. All of it's going to be happening on the low E and A strings. Now again, when you first want to start out, you want to take the side of your hand, judo chop the bridge of the guitar. It's actually one of my favorite things about this guitar is the bridge right here. Palm muting is super easy. Now, if we did the same exercise without palm muting, it'd be like... And you can't really hear exactly what's going on as well. That's why we're going to palm mute it. We're going to deaden the strings with the side of your hand. So you can just hear that kind of low, chuggy thump thing we have going on, right? I'm going to make a power chord on the 5th fret of the low E string. So my pointer finger's on the 5th fret here, and my pinky or my ring, whatever you want to do, is going to be on the 7th fret of the A string. These are the only two strings we're going to use for the whole thing. All right, we're going to break this into two parts. The first part is going to sound like this, and the second part is going to sound like this. Okay, so part 1. It's a 4 count. 1, 2. We're just getting the low E string deadened, okay? They're both downstrokes. You can kind of see that my right hand, my picking hand, is really forced to get locked in because I'm palm muting it. So this is one of the ways that I think it's really helpful to help tighten up instead of kind of being all over the place or however you want to do it. Palm muting is a great way to do this. You can hear exactly what's going on, like I said, and it really forces you, locks your picking hand in to doing what we're trying to get it to do on time, okay? So the count is going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay? After those first two notes, it's just the root note of this power chord. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Okay? So what I'm doing now is I'm muting the strings with my fretting hand. I'm just holding it, right? So even with the palm mute, it's still just kind of like a chicka-chicka sound, right? So now with my pick, I'm getting both strings. Okay? So this is a great way to tighten up just your picking in general too, because I'm just getting the downstroke, E and the A string, and the upstroke, same thing, but 3 and 4 and. Okay? That can actually be kind of more difficult than it seems when you're first starting out, kind of really just doing single string, 2 string at a time type strokes. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. Do it however you want, however slow or fast you want. Do it to a metronome, that's great. Do it to a backing track. You can also, conversely, do the whole power chord. Kind of like Everclear. Basically the same thing, but we're just doing it on the 5th fret. There it is. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 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 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. You can't do this too slow, so whatever your speed is, go for it. The second half of this is going to sound like this. Okay, so a little bit more going on here. It's going to be 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, so a little bit busier on the second bar. It's a 2-bar count. All right. The way we're going to do this, the 1 is still going to be the same thing. Just a downstroke on the E string. 1, 2, and. Okay? Now the A string, the 2 is going to be down. The and of 2 is going to be up. 1, 2, and. Just like that. Alright? 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. Again, you can palm mute it to different, severities. Or a little bit more tone. Alright? But be able to do that, just that 1, 2, and count. And you're really working on just kind of alternate picking in general, just going down and up on a single string, right? 1, 2, and 1, 2, and. Once you have that down, all right, 3 and 4 and the second half of this 4 count. 3 and. The 3 is going to be just the open E string. The and of 3 is going to be a hammer-on. Okay, so now we're kind of bringing in a rhythmic element to your fretting hand as well, so it's not all relying on your picking hand. 1, 2, and hammer, 4, and. Okay, so after that hammer-on, again, the tendency here, the temptation, if you will, is to hammer on too fast, faster than the count. I know a lot of people do that when they're first starting to kind of add hammer-ons into like a rhythmic way. It'll be like 1, 2, and. Right? Think of the hammer-on. Make sure that open string is the full 3 count, and then the and of 3 is going to be the hammer-on. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. All right? Again, it's almost, you can't do it too long. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Right? So, again, a lot of people have trouble with the hammer-on. They try to rush that hammer-on into it, but think of it as just as 3 and 4 and. Hammer, 4 and. All right, and then we go back for the 4 and, down, up on the A string. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 and. You can also move this entire power chord anywhere you want to the 3rd fret, to the 8th fret, 10. So you can kind of take this pattern and make it a little more musical if we just run through maybe notes in this key, so like 5, 3, 8, 10. Or both of them together. Okay, so we're kind of learning 2 different patterns that aren't so out of sorts with each other, and then combining them. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Eventually the speed is going to come. Again, don't worry about the speed. Super slow. But be able to do it on a loop. So I really think that's a good exercise. It doesn't take long. You can incorporate it in your practice. Do whatever. Live your best life. Quit being sloppy in the areas of your life that you don't want to be sloppy. And let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section, Instagram, Twitter, or the website. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.